Obviously me saying to Amber she should be less confusing and just be more affectionate. Just me being straightforward and saying what I feel like she kind of needs to do, because I feel like a lot of the time it's me having to listen to her needs, but like she's not really listening to me. Like we are two human beings supposed to like meet somewhere in the middle. Like I know I'm a guy and I have to do more stuff and take initiative, but you still have to meet me in the middle, darling, you know?
Early in the morning.
Come on, little high skin fade today, you get me? Anyway, what's going on, people? Them had to start this video with a little show off the trim and that, you get me? But anyway, what's going on? We're back with episode 11 of Love Island, and you lot, wow. This season is shaping up to be one of the best seasons, I'm telling you, for a long time. For a long time. I'm not gonna say it's better than the old school, but as far as the new school seasons go, this is way better than any before it. The old school ones are legendary, man. Like, you ain't gonna be able to repeat those again, but this one, it's getting there, and tomorrow night's episode is looking to be hot. You know what, let's waste no more time, let's get into this video. Like the video for me, hit the bell to be notified for me, smash that subscribe button for me if you want to support it. But as much as that's in the description below, right, yeah? Cool. Now, I actually started this video with a clip of Dami. Because Dami, you know what, Dami? As I said, I take people on a case-by-case basis, an episode-by-episode basis. I'm no one's man fan. If you're a prick in one episode, I'll call you a prick. If you're great in another episode, I'll call you great, yeah? Dami has been consistently great. However, he says some cringy lyrics here and there. But Dami is a man who I really, really respect and rate, man. And Amber, she can kiss my ass. Dislike Amber heavily. Sorry. She's the first one now in the cast that I categorically dislike. Now, I'm not gonna say I hate the girl because I don't know the girl. I'm not invested that much, you know what I'm saying? But I dislike Amber. And I'm gonna start this episode straight away, immediately, by giving Amber donut of the day. How can Dami try and communicate his feelings, communicate his emotions with her, and she literally threw it back in his face by calling him muggy, this and that, saying that he's the one that is driving them apart, saying he's the one that's pushing her away. And this guy is so empathetic, so kind of self-critical. He even said, you know what, I take accountability. It's probably because I didn't open up to you about this and this is the reason why it probably drove a wedge between us. Rare. And I'm like, Dami, you're a good guy, man. Like, I'm built exactly the same way in that sense. Even though if a girl that I'm talking to or whatever does something that annoys me, and I believe that she should take some accountability for that, I'm still, if I know she's annoyed, I'm still gonna be the one that says, alright, cool, like, you know, let's break the ice or whatever, rah. But I wanna get something back. Even though I've broken the ice, I also wanna know that you hear what I'm saying, you hear what I've got to say, and taking my opinion, rah. Dami, you're a good guy, man. I feel you. You really, really value communication, and I rate you for that heavily. I respect that. And Amber, you're 100% donut of the day. I don't like you, to be honest. Like, I think I called it a few episodes back. I said she wasn't feeling, man, and it's only been getting worse. I don't think she even likes brothers, you lot. This is probably the first brother she's ever been with, let's be real here. And it's mad that the two brothers that are coming here feel her. But either way, Amber, splat. You're the serious donut of the day, for real. Cool, now let's actually talk about the beginning of the episode. So Ekin-Su and Gemma, they talk about their couples. Now Gemma gets credit this episode. She's for a 19-year-old, she comes out of immature shit like every 19-year-old would. But she has got a mature head on her shoulders, especially the conversation that she had with Ekin-Su at the end of the episode and the one at the start, but especially the one at the end. But the one at the start of the episode, it's funny actually, because when they first met, it was, oh, you're my little sister, and she was like, don't patronize me. Now they're all giving each other advice on these things. Respect, you know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that, you get me? But, cool, so obviously they're talking about their relationships, and Ekin-Su says that, listen, me and Davide ain't all that. Yeah, I ain't really fucking with it, you know what I'm saying? And obviously Gemma's saying, listen, I liked Luca more when he didn't really give a shit. Now Gemma's 19, innit? She's young. But she also represents a lot of women. Women don't like men that are too clingy. It's like the same way women say that men are biologically wired to just want to cheat and all this and Women seem to be more biologically wired to want to be dominated, do you understand? Or not necessarily dominated, but also like, they don't want a man that's too beggy, too clingy, too keen. You know, it has to be some sort of putting them in their place a little bit here and showing them a little bit of disinterest. You know, I think it's good to be a gentleman. I never let a girl walk the side of the road, bro. You know, I get it. I always walk closer to the road. That's my little thing as a gentleman. I always open doors for people, especially women more time. I always let people get the right way. But sometimes you don't. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't, and you maybe focus on yourself for that moment in time and not let, you know, you get it, and re-establish the dynamic here. But ultimately, yeah, I think because he ain't really a gentleman. He's clingy, bro. He's clingy. And Luca is also, I just don't know, I don't like Luca in it as well. I think Luca and Amber are the bottom tier of the cast in this one still. They've gradually been just plummeting down, you know what I'm saying? Just even Luca not taking Ekin-Su's advice, which we'll get to in a minute. Ekin-Su then communicates with Davide that she wants to see more from him, this, that, and the other. And now, I'll be honest with you guys, Davide, yeah, is the donut of the fortnight. But I did feel a bit sorry for him this episode. I ain't gonna lie. I felt a little bit sorry for him this episode. Obviously, we'll talk about the kiss scenes in a minute, but I felt a little bit sorry for him this episode. The fact that man was really, he was going through it. He's down bad, bro. This guy came in as the bombshell. He is looking quite pathetic right now. And I don't mean pathetic like an insult. I literally mean he's just looking pathetic. Like he's really going outside as the initial bombshell. I understand where he's coming from though, in terms of like, I really do hear him this episode. Like in terms of, people can't open up that quick. Now, I see both sides when it comes to Ekin-Su and Davide. Let's talk about them as a whole actually. Because I wholeheartedly understand where Ekin-Su's coming from. She has an instant connection with Jay that it can't be faked. It's like being at school. Look at them. They're literally sneaking off into the terrace. They're sneaking off. They're having sneaky chats. They're giggling. They're giving each other the look. They're kissing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like being back at school. So I understand, yeah, that she wanted that from Davide, but she found it in Jay. I don't blame her for moving the way she's moving. I don't. Yeah? People can say it's mad. People can, whatever, I don't think she owes Davide nothing. Let's be real here, like they're not together as Love Island. I don't blame her whatsoever. Fam, it's a game at the end of the day, but anyway. But I do hear him. You know, he's not just gonna open up straight away, and especially with the way Ekin-Su's moving. Now, don't get me wrong, Ekin-Su's my favourite character. But she could easily intimidate a man, make a man feel a little bit insecure the way she moves around other men. As soon as new men come in, fresh meat. She's a vulture, bro. She is. And I love that about her in one way, but she is. She's, yeah, all this fucking, and she flirts with every single one. And it can make a man feel insecure in a way. Listen, women aren't the only ones who need reassurance, girls. Men do too as well. It's nice to be reminded that you like us and things like that. Remember, men don't talk about their emotions, girls. You do understand that, innit? Please, really let that sink in. We're not built to talk about our emotions. We need to, but we don't. So it's not normal for us to just open up and rah. And then what? You see you flirting with next man. A man's gonna close up. A man's gonna shell up. So Davide, you ain't gonna get donut of the day today. I feel you on this episode, I do. So I agree with Ekin-Su and I agree with Davide. I think the little blowout at the end, I think Ekin-Su should have calmed down. I think at the end of the day, yeah, she can't be calling man prick and this, that when you're literally kissing next man on a terrace. Now, as I said, I don't blame her for that, but it is deceitful, innit? So she can't really be chucking stones in glass houses, you get it? So, but she's still my G still. I hear both sides in it. I really do hear both sides. I think they're not compatible. Davide, as I said in the episodes ago, Davide never liked her in the first place, to be honest, if we're being real. But I also hear the point he's trying to make. Like, it's difficult to open up someone when someone's flirting. But then again, the connection just wasn't there, innit? Simple as. Obviously, I know I've spoken about Dami and Amber, and I've always spoken about the scene, but I just wasn't happy with Amber in this scene whatsoever. She doesn't deserve Dami. Dami is way too mature for her. How can Jay come in and say that she's the most emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent? She ain't. I can tell you that for free, she ain't emotionally intelligent at all. Otherwise, she's... Well, again, I have to remember, we only seen 45 minutes of a day, but from the clips we've seen, like, I'm just not impressed, innit? Now, Ekin-Su tells Luca that he's too full on with Gemma, and Gemma communicated that with the girls first. And this Luca guy, yeah, he gets second place for a donut of the day because he goes, yeah, no, I appreciate the advice. And I was like, fam, when I was watching the screen, I was like, yo, Ekin-Su's so trill. Like, she's giving you the realness, bro. Like, she's actually flat out telling you what it is. And the man goes to the little interview bit like, oh, yeah, appreciate the advice, but you're not my dad and all this, or, you know, I'm not a kid, I'm not a child, I don't know if I'll take it, and all that. What the fuck? Fam, you're so sensitive. Like, it's mad. It is mad. You're just too clingy, too sensitive. You're in love with a little gal, you know what I'm saying? I mean, no disrespect, she's young, innit? But I suppose, how old is he? Like 23, 24, so. Ekin-Su and Jay. Jay is still my guy. I can't lie to you. I mean, there was a few things that are a bit questionable. I mean, half my friends think he should have told Andrew. You know, actually, I think me. I think in the right context, you can let Andrew know. I think the way Jay slipped it in was a bit with intent, with a bit to stir. I like that for drama, but I don't really respect that, innit? However, it didn't work anyway, because, you know, it obviously backfired. Tash and him and allegedly Tash and Andrea getting closer. I haven't, you know what, yeah, I haven't actually spoken about Tash. I'm going to go back to Jay and that, but I haven't actually spoken about Tash much in a lot of these episodes, yeah. My opinion on Tash. I don't fuck with Tash either, to be honest. I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't like Tash. I don't think she's emotionally invested in Andrea as he is, but I think every kind of thing that happens, every little beef that happens with them, I believe it will make them stronger. I said a few episodes, they're now gonna settle together. I believe I'm right in that call there, because now, yeah, she's open to get, I know she's open to get know people, and I know, but I think all these little niggles and all these little bits of drama that they're getting into, I think it's making them grow a little bit closer. I don't like Tash though, man. I don't like Tash. I think she's dead. I just don't really feel her, innit? But anyway, let's go back to Jay. Going back to Jay, I didn't really respect that too tough, but whatever. Jay's still my guy. He's still the sharp one. You get it? I still feel him. Obviously, him and Ekin-Su finally kissed on the terrace. Now, I've already given you my opinion on that. I don't see nothing wrong with it. What can I say? You know, I would have done the same thing if I was him. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like, it's cute. It's cute because, you know the maddest thing here? It's cute for Ekin-Su, but I fear for her emotions, yeah? And the reason I say that is because Jay's a clever individual, man, he is. And I'm not convinced wholeheartedly that he likes Ekin-Su the same way. Now, I believe that, I know he said that he likes her the most romantic interest, this, that. I don't believe he views her the exact same way as she views him. She's very excited right now. She's giddy. She's very, what do you call it? It's like, as I say, it's like being back at school. She's gassed right now. She is, and she's excited. She's even saying things like, the connection that she has with him this early, that instant connection is she could actually see herself falling in love. Now, she's not saying she loves him. She's just saying this soil that they're on is the perfect, it's perfect ground. It's fertile, perfect ground for love to grow in it and blossom. That's pretty much what she's saying. Obviously, she's not saying she loves him, but there's potential there. I don't think he feels the same, but we'll see. Now, Dami made Amber breakfast, and again, she just kind of threw it back in his face later in the episode. I don't fucks with her, man. I don't. I just don't. Dami's too emotionally mature for her. He really values communication. She don't. She just makes the point and then rolls her eyes and says, "Oh, I've made my point. I've just said it." But my man's like, "Whoa, what do you mean? Like, let's talk this out." You get it? Like, I hear that, innit? And then when Luca and Gemma talk, by the way, and Gemma actually irons out with Luca, like, he says that you're a bit clingy. Before they've even talked, he's just smiling at her. She's like, "What are you smiling at?" She's like, "I like being around ya." And I'm like, bro, I hear the cuteness, because, if I like someone and I smile when I think about them, it's cute. I smile when I look at them. I get that. I do hear that. I do exactly the same thing. But sometimes you can just say, what are you smiling at? Just nothing, innit? Whatever. Oh, you get it. I think the way he does it is just so like cringy with it. Like, it's just not. It's dead still. And then obviously they squash it and this, that, and red, tear. So Tash and Jay then speak. They kind of squash it. Jay, this is another bit about Jay that I didn't actually like here. Jay goes, "Wait, so you wouldn't mind if Andrew was speaking to someone else?" Or like, "Wait, do you think that's right? Do you think that's right that Andrew is happy to let you speak?" And I thought, you know what? I do like the way he pressured her, yeah. But like, at the end of the day, they're not married off, innit? Now, again, I don't like Tash, but I'll defend her here. They're not married. And I do think people need to be realistic about these things. Like, okay, it is intense being in a villa with someone for, a lot. It's cute, you're doing special things together. I get it, but it's heightened. But it is 2 weeks. Yeah, it is 2 weeks. So no one's married off. Even if it's 5 weeks in and even if it's even if I was 5 weeks in with someone, yeah, and I've got an amazing connection with them and I do see something with them, if I've all of a sudden got a connection like Jay and Ekin-Su have, and that's more intense than the thing I've built over 5 weeks, bro, I'll be considering that heavy. I'll probably pursue that. You understand? Yeah, you get a whole heap of backlash from the audience, from the the viewers. But it ain't about that. It's about being real, innit? It's about being true to yourself still. So Ekin-Su and Jay then kiss again on the terrace, and then Ekin-Su and Davide get into an argument. Now again, I don't need to reiterate what I said earlier in the video. I agree with both sides of their arguments. I literally believe life is about perspective, you lot. That's what it is. Everyone's right in their own way. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's just all about how you view it and what you value and what you put focus on. You get it? So he's right and she's right, but against each other, they're gonna disagree. So one of them has to be wrong, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? But anyway, either way, next episode looks juicy, looks exciting. They beef. I'm assuming next episode is when they find out that they probably lips on the terrace. So we'll see how that one transpires. But guys, I can't lie to you, this season is shaping up to be one of the best ones for a long time. I even stopped watching it for like a couple of years because I was like, this is dead, fam. But now, yeah, this is what I looked for. But anyway, let's get, it's nearly 11 o'clock. Let's get grinding. Like the video for me, hit the bell to be notified for me, and of course, what the hell do I know, boy? I'm just a good looking man in his 20s. Peace.